In this tutorial we'll be looking at the Build a House program from Adventure 3. The program we're going to create will build this huge house in less than a second. To create the house we'll be using the set blocks function in Minecraft. Set blocks is really useful if you want to create a lot of blocks all in one go. Set blocks works by passing it two positions. The position of a block in one corner and the position of a block in the opposite corner. Set blocks then fills the gap in between with blocks. This is a cube that is 10 blocks by 10 blocks by 10 blocks. But they don't have to be cubes. They can be rectangular. This is a cuboid that's 10 blocks by 10 blocks by 3 blocks. One of the really useful things about set blocks, however, is how you can make buildings with it. This looks like a 10 by 10 by 10 block. However, if we look inside, it's empty. This was created by using two set blocks commands. One to create the cobblestone block that is 10 by 10 by 10, and using set blocks again to create a cuboid of air that is 9 by 9 by 9 inside the block of cobblestone. Now we know a little bit more about how set blocks works, let's look at the house again. The house is created by using set blocks to create a huge cube, which is the main body of the house, using set blocks again to create a cube of air inside, using set blocks to create the door and the windows, before using set blocks to create the roof and the red carpet inside. Before we run the program, let's have a look through the code and see what it does. The first thing the program does is imports the Minecraft and block modules before creating a connection to Minecraft. We then create a constant called size, which is how big we want the house to be. In this case, we want it to be 20 blocks by 20 blocks by 20 blocks. We then get the player's position because we're going to create the house right next to the player. What we're also going to do is find the middle of the house, which is the X position plus the size divided by 2. Now the reason we're going to find the middle of the house is that's going to make it much easier to create the doors and windows. The first set blocks command we run creates the main body of the house by passing X, Y and Z, which is the position of our player, X plus the size, Y plus the size and Z plus the size, creating a cube which will be 20 by 20 by 20 out of cobblestone. We then use set blocks again to create a cube of air inside the house. We then create the door using set blocks by using the middle of the house and creating a block of air, before creating the windows in the same way, and then the roof out of wood, and then creating the carpet floor out of wool on the bottom. So let's run the program and see what it does. Click run, run module, and step back to Minecraft, instantly you can see the house created next to the player.